Do you remember when Visa cards first came out? You were used to paying with cash or with a check, and then a Visa came out. It was this weird payment system that you didn't understand. And she said, yeah, I remember that. Well, Bitcoin is just the next evolution of another payment system.
Brace yourself, Nakamoto was the foundation.
What up guys, Nakamoto Crypto here, and today we have got crypto analyst PlanB states that a $700 million investment in the Bitcoin's industry shows a new phase of BTC's financial takeover is now underway. Recent Bitcoin developments have convinced popular analyst PlanB that Bitcoin entering a new phase of adoption is on the rise. The anonymous trader and creator of the stock-to-flow model points out that Kazakhstan has been in talks to attract more than $700 million worth of investments in the cryptocurrency sector. The oil-reliant Central Asian country offers BTC miners cheap electricity rates and reportedly accounts for more than 6% of the total Bitcoin hash rate across the globe, according to a report published in the Cambridge Center for Alternative Finance. PlanB also points to last month's news that MicroStrategy, the largest publicly traded business intelligence company, has used $200 million of its balance sheet capital to buy Bitcoin. PlanB states, I quote, "This is a game changer. Nasdaq listed company with $200 million in Bitcoin, which is 25% of assets, 15% of the market cap, is basically a Bitcoin ETF shareholder having 15% BTC exposure and 85% tech. No capital charges. Like banks, pension funds, no SEC approvals needed like ETF." PlanB recently told cryptocurrency podcaster Peter McCormack that he actually made a conservative bet when he predicted that BTC will hit $288,000. Instead, he says that it could meteorically rise to $864,000 in just 4 years, stating, "I'm on $288,000 as an average value. $100,000 would be very nice too, but if you just follow the math, if you just follow the data, I don't mean the time series model. So we are not looking at Bitcoin only. We are looking at gold, silver, diamond, real estate, all that stuff. It's $288,000. That's an average value of BTC. It could overshoot like 3 times like it did in the last phase. I don't want to mention the number. I try to be conservative all the times, but let's say a 2x or a 3x from that $288,000, and then it crashes again, of course. So this is what PlanB reckons BTC will be in 4 years from now. Imagine sitting at a $864,000 BTC. If you tell people then that Bitcoin was sitting at $9,000 for almost a year, being stagnant, they probably won't believe you. If we see a $864,000 Bitcoin in 2024, according to PlanB, that is an epic, crazy prediction, yet possible, because Bitcoin is the most scarce asset on the planet. And then we got a quantum computer won't instantly reward you with 69,000 Bitcoins just yet. So for those of you who were worried that quantum computers may break Bitcoin codes and steal all of your Bitcoins, they have a long way to go pretty much. The latest quantum computer may not help unlock your lost BTC just yet. A Bitcoin wallet with nearly $700 million is up for grabs. But anyone intending to be a crypto thief and nab will have to crack the password first. Crypto Twitter user Alan Gall has put out a call to his 29,000 followers for solutions on how to gain access to 69,370 Bitcoin, worth roughly $695 million as of this writing. According to a September 8th post from Gal, the wallet has been passed between hackers for the past 2 years without any success at determining the password. So if hackers can't crack this, you might not have the chance to do so yourself. Alan states on Twitter, get this, there is a Bitcoin wallet with 69,000 Bitcoin in it worth $693 million that is being passed around between hackers, crackers for the past 2 years. For the purpose of cracking the password, no success so far. I have the wallet, and he states at Google, please hook me up with a quantum computer so he can crack the code. Blockchain records shows transaction associated with the wallet address began in April 2013. Many online forums, like all private keys, offer members of the crypto community a chance to crack Bitcoin Core wallet.dat files with lost passwords for a share of the remaining balance. He says, I have the wallet and Google help me. Pretty much. This raises an interesting question. Using a quantum computer, what would be the chances of someone gaining access to a random wallet with a lost password, even with a $695 million motivation? That is the question of the day. Advancements in quantum computing have been areas of contention for cryptocurrency proponents for some time, as many believe the machine could undermine the security of the Bitcoin blockchain. Experts, however, are divided on that idea. While the very primitive present-day quantum computers cannot break blockchain and their underlying cryptography, larger ones on the horizon have that capability. As of recently, scientists in China were able to exchange encryption keys at a distance of 1,120 kilometers using quantum entanglement, exceeding the previous attempt by 1,000 kilometers. Further advancements in the technology could potentially mean that users would be able to authorize transactions outside the internet. So in terms of lost passwords, the technology would have the ability to go through more permutations than the best machines today to find the unencrypted passwords, or even to reverse a hash. Last year, ex-Bitcoin Core developer Peter Todd called Google's quantum superiority fit a computer which solves an equation which would otherwise take 10,000 years in just 3 minutes and 20 seconds. As a primitive type of quantum computing that is nowhere near breaking cryptography. However, others, including Deloitte, aren't sure. The accounting firm's website states that the current technology in quantum computing makes 25% of all Bitcoin in circulation vulnerable to attack. If enough coins were stolen, the market could potentially crash, undermining confidence in cryptocurrency. Even if everyone takes the same protection measures, quantum computers might eventually become so fast that it will undermine the Bitcoin transaction process, the firm stated. In this case, the security of the Bitcoin blockchain will be fundamentally broken. And that's where third generation cryptocurrency comes in. Third generation cryptocurrencies like Cardano, which is one of the only few coins talking about being quantum resistance in the future. So think about that. Cardano might be the only alternative coin out there talking about being quantum resistance in the future. So in case in the future somebody is able to crack the Bitcoin's code and steal all of your Bitcoin, they might not be able to take away your Cardano. And by that time, probably people will be able to actually develop defensive measures against quantum computers and the speed and how dangerous they are towards cryptography. So yeah, what do you think about quantum computers? Are you afraid of them? That's the question. But just notice, in the crypto space, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. They are working towards bettering computers and building quantum computers. Bitcoin and the alternative developers are also working towards defensive measures and methods to protect your cryptos and your coins each and every single day, strengthening the blockchain. So Bitcoin developers are still working. Translation: crypto is never asleep. And on that click, if you like the content, please don't forget to leave a like, share, subscribe for some daily crypto updates. I have been Mr. Nakamoto Crypto, and I'm out.
Bitcoin under $8,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $5,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin over $10,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $20,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $8,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin under $5,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $10,000.
Buy it.
Bitcoin is over $20,000.
Buy it.
Best performing asset in the last 10 years. True. Look into crypto, we need volunteers. No need to tiptoe, it won't disappear. Do your research, history made it clear.